I'll just join the chorus again of thanking Esther Cohen and Rachel Bernstein for all of their incredible organizing for this amazing event. It is such a thrill and an honor to be here honoring these incredible women on the stage. And it is my privilege to introduce Muriel Fox, a feminist champion whose contributions profoundly shaped the landscape of gender equality in the US. Muriel's activism began with the co-founding of the National Organization for Women, known as NOW, in 1966. Her leadership, Her leadership within NOW was instrumental in advancing the feminist movement. Serving as the inaugural head of public relations for NOW and as the operations lieutenant to President Betty Friedan, Muriel was pivotal in shaping the organization's strategy. She played a crucial role in challenging discriminatory practices in the workplace and advocating for women's rights across various spheres of social reproduction. Muriel spearheaded NOW's public relations efforts, writing and distributing the organization's first press releases, as well as founding and editing its first national newsletter called Do It Now. She was at the forefront of NOW's campaign to convince President Lyndon Johnson to add women to Executive Order 11246 in October 1967, a landmark decision that established non-discriminatory practices in hiring and employment, opening doors and access for millions of women. In 1970, Muriel testified before Congress to argue for equalizing pensions, demonstrating her commitment to women's righteous fight for labor equity on multiple fronts. Her advocacy extended well beyond the boardroom, addressing issues across a variety of sectors, including education, healthcare, hospitality, and manufacturing, where she fought tirelessly for equality and justice. Through landmark legal cases and strategic communication, Muriel made significant strides in dismantling sexist barriers. Across this capacious feminist legacy, Muriel has often stressed the importance of strong labor unions in combating income inequality, emphasizing the urgency for an ongoing struggle for equal opportunities for women of all backgrounds and circumstances. Since 1993, Muriel has served as the chair of the board of Veteran Feminists of America, and she continues to write and advocate. Her forthcoming book, The Women's Revolution: How We Changed Your Life, slated for release on June 18th with New Village Press, provides a rare and comprehensive firsthand account of the second wave women's movement, offering insight into the strategies, successes, and individuals who drove this historic transformation. Her index memoir is built from the primary sources of her own feminism files, containing hundreds of letters, clippings, notes, and photographs that she meticulously archived. Today, as we honor Muriel Fox's lifetime of achievement, we recognize the progress made and the work that still lies ahead. Muriel's enduring legacy is a powerful affirmation of the importance of collective action and a call to the future to carry the struggle forward. Please join me in welcoming Muriel Fox.
Thank you so much for this cherished honor. My book, The Women's Revolution, says something you all know, but we must keep reminding the public. I say in my book, quote, "We must fight for regulations that make it easier for workers to join labor unions." Viable labor unions are essential for preserving the middle class. Since the decline of union power in this country, millions of workers have descended from comfortable security into poverty. Within corporations, the salary gap between top management and workers grew from a ratio of 20-1 in 1965 to 399-1 in 2021, and it's grown since then. We must make unions strong again. Yes. Now, some critics say our women's revolution has helped only elite women, but that is not true. We changed the workplace forever for all women. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited all forms of discrimination by employers, but the government was not enforcing the law against sex discrimination. Our revolution forced the government to take gender discrimination seriously. It was hard work, but we succeeded. our revolution began with the founding of NOW, the National Organization for Women, on October 29, 1966. That's when it all began. The government was not banning newspaper ads that said help wanted male and help wanted female. Our revolution ended that discrimination. The government was not enforcing Title IX, which prohibits sex discrimination in education, but the NOW Legal Defense and Education Fund, which is now called Legal Momentum, and our feminist allies forced them to change this. We put pressure on the federal government and local school boards by mobilizing parents and educators and local officials. Now women can get into colleges and graduate schools, and women teachers get fair pay and promotions. Our struggle has made a tremendous difference. Our first cases were on behalf of working women. Our first lawsuit won Velma Mengelkock and all women factory workers the right to be promoted to better jobs with overtime pay, despite the so-called protective laws that restricted the number of hours that a woman could work. In our case against Colgate-Palmolive, we won women the right to be included in seniority lists instead of separate lists that excluded women. In another case, for a prisoner by the name of Jane Daniels, we overturned laws that say convicted women would be given longer sentences than men because, quote, women took longer to rehabilitate than men. Can you believe that? In another case, we helped Ida Phillips sue Martin Marietta Corporation for refusing to accept job applications from women with very young children. No longer can companies refuse to hire women with preschool-aged children while hiring men with those children. I could go on and on. Our movement works for all women. As Betty Friedan, our founder, put it, in fully equal partnership with men. It wasn't easy. We suffered from many defeats and mistakes of our own, but we've had a lot of success. We have more to come, I hope. I hope we can inspire a new generation of women and men to continue our battle for the good of all people everywhere. Thank you so much.